A U.S. Army soldier was publicly humiliated in front of strangers, and the people responsible believed no one would stop them. They were wrong. On a busy winter afternoon, a downtown public plaza was packed with shoppers, families, and flashing holiday lights. Daniel Harris, a former U.S. Army soldier, stood near a bench wearing a worn military jacket and holding medical papers related to an old service injury. Daniel had recently returned from active duty with lasting injuries that made it painful for him to stand or walk for long. He stopped in the plaza only to rest for a few minutes and catch his breath. A security officer approached him and loudly demanded that he leave, accusing him of loitering and disturbing the public. Daniel calmly explained that he was a veteran, showed his military identification, and said he simply needed a moment to sit because of his injury. Instead of listening, the officer mocked Daniel's uniform and loudly said that real soldiers did not look weak or broken. People nearby stopped, phones were raised, and laughter spread as the humiliation continued. Daniel was ordered to stand immediately, even though he was clearly in pain, and when he struggled, the officer accused him of pretending. Security guards surrounded him and forced him out of the plaza while the crowd watched. What the crowd did not know was that Daniel had served multiple combat deployments and was injured during an explosion while protecting his unit. The jacket they mocked represented years of sacrifice and survival. A bystander uploaded the incident online that same day. By morning, the video had reached millions and outrage spread quickly. Veteran organizations responded, news outlets investigated, and a civil rights lawyer stepped in. The security company denied responsibility until the case reached court. Weeks later, Daniel entered a packed courtroom filled with reporters and veterans. The video was played in full, and every insult echoed through the room. When it ended, the judge addressed the defendants and stated that publicly humiliating a wounded soldier was unacceptable and unlawful. The courtroom fell silent as the judgment was delivered. The security company was fined, the officers were terminated, and Daniel was awarded damages for emotional harm and public humiliation. The judge concluded by saying that respect for those who serve is not optional. As Daniel left the courtroom, people stood quietly in respect. Justice had arrived, and this time it was seen by everyone.